I'm also here. A human being with needs and wants and emotions. So of course there are moments when you wonder, as a man, when will men be celebrated during Valentine's?
He has to prove up. Or if he loves me, he has to show up. Flowers,
Chocolates.
and all those things.
The pressure that is there, you see people being gifted. Does it impact in a way in your life? Are you planning to give someone this Valentine's?
Yeah, I'm planning to gift. Not only some, 5 people.
Ooh.
One thing that we agreed about when before we got married, like that week of getting married, was that we have to create our own culture in our own house.
I believe a man has 3 roles. The man is a provider, it's provision. The man is a protector, ensuring she's protected emotionally, physically, and also the man is a priest.
Very important season in our lives, and that is the Valentine's Day. So we decided to we decided to have a conversation surrounding love. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on which part of the world you're watching us from. My name is Demarclin, and welcome to another episode of the Rising Roots platform. Today's episode is so interesting. I'm really looking forward to have this conversation because we are yet to get into a season, very important season in our lives, and that is the Valentine's Day. So we decided to we decided to have a conversation surrounding love. It's about Valentine's. So I'm joined by very important guests. I hold them so dear, especially for accepting to join us in this conversation. And before I give them the opportunity to introduce themselves, my big question tonight, by the way, we are in Kenya, and it's evening, so the big question tonight is, what is your take about Valentine's Day? So karibu sana, my guests. Looking forward to this conversation, and feel at home, feel at Rising Roots. This is an episode that is that was started just to inspire, to have very meaningful conversation that really go out there to build, to support people. It's either you are going through something or you have achieved something. So bring it on board, let people benefit from it. So allow me to hand over the mic to my guests. We start with the young girl seated beside me. And because I don't want to mention her name, so karibu sana, tell us your names.
Thank you.
Where currently you are. Alafu just answer one question of, why do you think it is important to have today's conversation?
Okay. First of all, thank you so much for having me here today.
Karibu sana.
This is actually my first time.
Oh, we are changing lives. Yes.
Fatuma Rukia, student.
Yes.
And I'm a student at Islamic University of Kenya.
Wow.
Pursuing education, a teacher of English and literature.
Yes.
So I think you asked a question.
Yes. Why do you think it's important for us to have this conversation around love, Valentine's Day?
Okay, I think this conversation is going to inspire some people who are in love, those who are planning to be in love, myself.
And yourself, and probably the heartbroken. Giving them hope. Karibu sana, feel at home. We are the Rising Roots. Yeah. So on to, they normally say ladies first. So wonderful couple seated with us here. So we begin with the lady, the princess. Yes.
All right, my name is Alice Mwangi, Joshua now.
Wow.
And I am happy to be here. Thank you for having us. we are looking forward to have a good time here tonight. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
And my name is Joshua Maina. We are the Joshuas.
Yes, yes.
The JJs.
Or the JJs in short form. So it's such a pleasure to be here. Just to talk about love. Being that Valentine's is nearing.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's a conversation that we need to talk about and debunk more because of our current generation that we are in and how they perceive love.
Wow.
So being here is not only a privilege, but is also an opportunity to share what we feel
Yeah,
as
sure.
a couple, as individuals, and everything to do with love.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Karibu sana. One thing they didn't mention is they're the newest couple in town. Like 1 week old, after marriage. So it's really, we're looking forward because I know the love is there, and you bado iko fresh kabisa, sindio?
Sure.
So karibu sana.
Thank you.
And
Thank
on to my first question.
Yes.
Again, ladies first. Yeah. So how are you feeling now that you are 1 week? Let's talk of 1 week into marriage. How would you describe love? And now that we are approaching Valentine's,
Oh, beautiful. I feel excited first because I don't have to go to a big hotel. Now I have my husband
Wow.
in the same space. It feels really beautiful to be able to share the space with him. So love for me, I'm coming to see it in a beautiful way because first we are Christians.
yes.
So we see love in line with 1 Corinthians 23. Love is kind, love is patient. We are loving what we are able to experience together. Yes.
Wow, great. To Josh?
For me, being Valentine's,
Yeah.
first Valentine's, as a married man,
It's going down into history.
going down into history, I'm finding it as an opportunity to spread it out every single day, every single month, every single year. Valentine's is celebrated on 14th and it's done.
Yeah.
But now being in this aspect of marriage, I think one thing we have always agreed on is to show each other love every single day.
Every single day. I love that.
For the rest of our years.
Amen.
And I think that is one of the key factors,
Yeah.
even as we celebrate Valentine's, not to look at Valentine's as a one-day thing. Let's make it an everyday thing. Whether you're married, whether you're aspiring to be married, whether
Yes.
you're dating, whether you're single, it should be an everyday thing. Yeah, that's how I look at it.
Wow. Looking forward to this conversation. You are actually answering some of my questions. Huko mbele. Questions of, do we need to celebrate it only on Valentine's Day? Sawa. So to Fatma, you are still a student, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you tell us, highlight kidogo to, like, are you in a relationship or are you looking forward to have one? And then after that, what is your view about Valentine's Day?
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm in a relationship.
Yeah. Wazazi wanajua, you're a student.
No, they don't.
They don't know.
Yeah, they don't.
And what if they watch this? You okay?
It's okay.
It's okay, okay. Sawa. Kama si okay, tungekati hiyo part. Sawa.
Okay. And the second question?
Yeah, you're in a relationship, yeah?
Yeah.
What is your view about Valentine's Day? Do you feel like it is something worth? Is it supposed to be there? Is it supposed to be celebrated? Then are you going to celebrate it this year?
Okay, my view about Valentine, I think it's supposed to be celebrated. Like, it's the time when people are showing each other love, not specifically just couples, but you just show love to anyone who is dear to you.
Okay, yeah.
So I think Valentine should be celebrated because many people feel appreciated at that time. And for myself, I'm going to celebrate it.
You're going to celebrate it in
Yeah.
a special way. Now, them, they say they want to make it a daily habit. They want to celebrate it throughout. Yes, as much as there is this day we celebrate, but then again after that, before that, it should be a daily practice. What's your take on that?
I think people should make it a habit. Like it should not just be on 14th of February. We can be appreciating and loving each other on a daily basis. So I think they are right.
They're right. Huh? Yeah. So this year is 2026. It's special for you guys because it's going down into history. You're doing it. It's your first Valentine, right, after marriage. Does it feel different now that you're married?
Yeah, it feels really different because now we have to share the space with one another. And also it feels different also because now we get to understand one another even better. And even to know how to love your partner. We used to just deal with love languages. Now things are different. I have to see him differently. He has to see me differently. And so for us, it's so meaningful. And we can't wait to share purpose and to plan purpose. Yes, we can't wait.
Okay, Josh, she says you have to now start seeing her differently. She has to start seeing you differently. Could you elaborate on that? Differently, like, sorry for cutting you there, like differently, what does it mean? Ama tumrudishie hiyo swali.
No, I can actually answer it, and I'll even give an example.
Great.
Last year, during last year's Valentine's, they were only dating.
Yes.
They were not married. It was, first of all, there was a distance there. I have to go surprise her. You know how people usually do it during Valentine's,
exactly.
But now coming into the field of marriage, it's totally different because now it's not only about surprises, but it's also about now learning her in a deeper way. When one gets married, there's always the assumption that we know each other. But until you get into that house after marriage, that's when you learn someone very well. So being in this space or this month of Valentine's, now it's an opportunity for me to learn her more in regards to the aspect of love. The last year me and this one, this me is totally different, and same for her. So it presents me me with an opportunity to learn her more. In that aspect. Yes.
Wow. Yeah, before I come to you, let me talk to Fatma. Fatma, how did you come to learn about love?
Okay. I came to find out about Valentine through my sister.
Wow.
Like she was always waiting for 14th February.
Wow.
It's going to be Valentine's.
Yes.
Saying, I don't know what I'll be gifted. Then I'm like, why are you always concerned with
who is going
Valentine?
to gift you?
Like, why are you being gifted on that day? So I think from her way of loving that Valentine's made me also love it. I look at it like, and I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to be gifted.
Wow, that's another angle again. You are supposed to be gifted. I love that. So you're expecting something from someone who cares. Okay. To Alice, we watch movies. We are always on social media. There is, for me, I call it pressure. The pressure that is there. You see people being gifted. You see, does it impact in a way in your life, negatively or positively? Does it affect you? Does it make you also start thinking of, even me, Josh, wacha ningoja nione ataniletea nini? Ama you take it upon yourself now, when do you?
Yes, it has in the past. Okay, I would say positively and negatively. Negatively in the past because that worldview is what has shaped all of us.
Wow.
Where we know I have to prove a point, especially for the gender, the man, he has to prove a point. If he loves me, he has to show up with flowers,
Chocolates.
or with chocolates and all those things. But
Yeah.
now I think as I have grown older, I'm able to see Valentine's differently, because Valentine's is a culture that was created at some point.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't mean now I can't celebrate it. I have celebrated in the past. I love flowers. I love being given gifts. But now I see it differently. So it has impacted me negatively, positively. I'm able to show love in a different way. Unconditional love.
Please
not
tell
only
us
to
more.
my partner,
Yes.
but also to people around me.
Exactly.
So I don't have to do it for comparison. When I was in school, still in school, but when I was in school some time back, there will be comparison. Your roommate comes with a bouquet, man. It's so beautiful. Your boyfriend did not give you nothing. And so that time you feel like, kwani mine is not, he should be doing different.
He doesn't
But
love me.
He doesn't love me, or maybe he doesn't love enough. So there's comparison. There's so much of wanting to be gifted and to be given physical things. And so, but personally, how I now see it today, it's more than the gift part of it. So even if maybe, for example, let me use him because he's here. If he doesn't bring a physical gift, and maybe he decide that day is the day he gives me affirmation on Valentine's Day, I will grasp it.
You're good with that.
I'm good with it. Because
Nice.
also with time you get to see, that's why we are saying we would want to celebrate Valentine's on a daily basis.
Wow.
It's not a one day thing for us. Yeah.
Wow. Josh, she says there are expectations that come. Generally, ladies will expect something from men whom they're in with the relationship. Do you at any time, or have you ever felt like, I also deserve, and you expected to receive something?
Yes, because just like Alice is here as a woman, she's a human being.
Yeah.
With emotions, with feelings, with needs and wants. I'm also here, a human being with needs and wants and emotions. So of course there are moments when you wonder, as a man, when will men be celebrated during Valentine's? Why has it become a woman thing? I'll share another example. I love sharing examples.
Please go ahead.
I remember, just as she has said, the pressure. I remember when I was in primary school, back in primary school, the pressure was already there.
For Valentine.
For Valentine's.
Oh no. I would love to know which school.
Primary school.
I would love to know the
imagine.
school.
I know.
Okay.
The pressure was completely there, to the point whereby you don't even understand what relationships are.
Yeah.
But you have to get that girl who's just a friend at that point a gift because it's Valentine's Day.
Yes.
You know? So that pressure, I kept asking myself, why is there this pressure? And why aren't men also celebrated? So I think it's very key to remember that even as men, we would love to be celebrated. And I don't mean to be celebrated only on Valentine's Day. Just like Ashia said, let's make it a daily habit. Also as men, we love affirmations. It doesn't need to be, it doesn't have to be a physical gift. She doesn't have to go out of her way to get me a watch. You know, when I come home after a long day of work, I can find some dinner there, and then she can give me the affirmation. I will feel like I've celebrated Valentine's Day on a completely normal day.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow, that's so lovely, yeah? Yeah, they come in different angles, like what you want, what you value. So it's about learning who he is, what he likes, and then you learning what she likes, so you do that. Yes, to Fatma, back here, what are your plans? Amani Siri. What are you planning to give someone this Valentine's?
Yeah, I'm planning to gift someone, not only someone, like 5 people.
Ooh, I wish I am in the list.
We'll see about
Anyway, that's a joke.
that. Yeah, I'm planning to gift my boyfriend, myself, my mom, and my 2 sisters.
Wow, they must be very lucky. I wish he was here pia yeye tumuulize what he's planning to do, but hey, kama utaona hii video, hebu fanya something. Don't just receive, pia wewe patiana. Yeah, so most of my questions was so much into married couple. So most of them zitakuja kwenu. Now, since you got into this because you said last year you were apart, this year you're together. For the few days that you've been living together, so far, what has surprised you about marriage? You're like, what? Okay. Then you start learning how to live with it. Anything so far?
Allow me to start.
Yes.
One of the biggest things that has surprised me about marriage is the aspect of being present more. During our dating time, presence meant being taken out, us meeting out, having fun, phone calls, and imeishia hapo. But now, when we are married, being present becomes larger, because I need to learn how she behaves in the house. She might speak in one way, or not even speak. Sometimes you don't even speak. She doesn't even speak. She will just look at you, and the expectation is I should know what she needs, what her needs are at that point. So that one has been a big change, coming from a man who was a bachelor. You know, and as a bachelor, you get home after work, sometimes you even eat out because you don't want to cook, and you go to bed. Right now, when we get home, I just don't get into the house and I go to bed. You know, there is the aspect of having a conversation. How was your day? Just being present for one another. Affirmations. Maybe she had a long day at work or at school. I had a long day at work or at school. We need to know and to learn how to communicate in that space. So being present is what I thought I was present, but now I'm learning. It is more than just phone calls and date nights. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Maybe if I can make an addition. So what has really surprised me so much in spending 1 week with him has been sharing the space together.
Yeah.
Him staying alone, me staying alone, and then we have to come and stay in the same space. I think there's the way I love things, and there's the way he loves things. And also, I think biggest one has been God literally teaching me patience, because we need grace every single day. So that is something I'm really surprised that I have to apply it from the beginning. No, not until 1 year, the first anniversary or the second. Yeah, so I am really learning grace at its highest level, because I have to accommodate the other party. And so loving him and actually showing him all these things that are required for me. Yes, love,
Great.
peace, kindness. Yes,
And practice them.
and practicing them.
All right. Fatima, you're looking forward to get married someday, right? And I know you've heard of stories about marriage, etc. Probably you watched your parents while they lived together, or they're still living together, right? What are some of the good things you've heard about marriage?
Some of the good things that I've heard about marriage, I think the first one is as the wife, you're going to be taken care of.
Okay. Yeah, I'm tempted to ask in what ways taken care of, like, okay, financially?
Yeah. You're provided security for.
Emotionally?
And the man is meant to provide. So even if as a woman you're going to work, you don't have to use a lot on from your side.
That's another question that is really boiling. All right. So at least your money is your money. Yeah. So according to you, when you finally get married, and you're employed, sawa, you're earning, is it like you will let the man afanye everything financially kwa nyumba when he's able? You know, there is when he's able, when he's not able. So when are the times you feel like freely, without being coerced, that let me step in?
Okay, I think I'll be stepping in when he's a little bit like down. And mostly when there is something I need that is for my own use. I think that's when I'll be stepping in. And I don't think I'll be doing a lot. Like I can't even do half of what he's doing.
Okay, which pushes me to another question. Like you got married, he's doing well financially, he has businesses, maybe job, etc. But then something happens and 5 months down the lane, hana finances, income. Will you be able to, assuming you're still paying rent, will you be able to chip in for 5 months rent, pay school fees for the kids God will have blessed you with, and do every other thing for 5 months?
Okay, if I'm able, I'll do. But when he comes back to his feet, he's going to like recover whatever.
Oh, return it. So you will record down.
Not all, but somehow just return. Yeah.
Will you agree before you do it that wewe mimi nasimamia hii kazi lakini come back on your feet, return my money?
Yes.
You will. I love that. I love that. So sawa. Again, on the same issue of finances. Sasa wacha niweke kwa Josh, the man. Yes, biblically, the roles of a man are there. The roles of a woman, like she said, man provide security, emotional word, finances, etc. When you're down, your wife amue too, let me stand in the gap. How will you feel about it? Will you feel, it's okay, we're in this thing together, wacha saidiane, ama utafeel ish, ama utamkataza?
You've mentioned the man is a provider. Okay, the man, I believe a man has 3 roles. The man is a provider, so provision.
Yeah.
The man is a protector, ensuring she's protected emotionally, physically, in every aspect. And also the man is a priest. Okay? Now, coming into the aspect where I am down financially, basically, let's say I'm jobless, I'm at home, and she's the one who's going to work. Of course, as a man, no man, if a man is ever comfortable in that situation, there's something wrong with that man.
Please say that again.
Say that louder.
There's something
men
wrong with
outside
that
there.
man because, first of all, you're going against what the scripture says. Secondly, there are some things you can't even explain.
Yeah.
So of course I wouldn't be comfortable with it. Okay, but there are seasons whereby you've gone out there, you've looked for a job, or you're trying to start a business, it's not working, and 5 months down the line you've not even earned a coin, but she is earning. Of course, as a man it feels uncomfortable, but there are those seasons where I may lack and she may have something in her pocket. So in those seasons, she can provide, but I would be the one to give the strategic direction because I'm the vision bearer. I can guide her on how we will use these finances to better our lives, of course. And as I've said, seasons do come and go. So of course, at some point as a man, one always recovers. As long as a man, you're going out there to ensure you are trying your best to provide. So when that time comes, just like Fatuma has said, I will return, but it doesn't need to be in a financial aspect. It can be in very many aspects because marriage is just not finances. There's so many ways one can return, or how they say return on investment. Yes.
Wow. Now, Alice, you've heard what he has said. The pressure comes when we've seen it round, and we women, so sometimes, or in most cases, the pressure from outside, when it's too much, it eats our inside. Meaning, people talk outside will lead into you now, bringing it into your own marriage where people are not there. Looking at that and with what he has said, how are you preparing him for such seasons? Yeah.
One thing that we agreed about before we got married, slightly that week of getting married, was that we have to create our own culture in our own house. Because there's so much influence outside, and I'll see someone's wife and they have a big car, and I know his finances, then I bring the pressure. And of course you can see what that is triggering to many homes. Is depression coming up and a lot of things. So us, we had to agree on a culture that whatever you see outside does not apply in our home. If God provides, we are gonna roll like them. But if this is how we are, this is how we will be. So we decided on marrying Amanis, and he has been able to explain so well. When he is low, I will come in, but that does not mean that I now don't see him as the man, the provider of the home. He still is, and at the back of my mind I know that he is my provider. And I love the fact that he would say it firmly, that he knows, because there are those, like you have, I think it's you who have mentioned, there are men who don't see their role as the provider in the home. So when the woman opens up her monies, now they become lazy, and you know she has to provide everything. So money has to marry. When you get married, I believe money has to marry. Either it marries in kind, like he has mentioned. Fatma has also mentioned a very good point. He will return, but maybe the way in her own culture, in her own marriage, the way the return will be, that is now up upon her. But I believe that people should marry their own finances in a way that it doesn't have to bring the aspect of conflict in marriage.
Wow, that's so beautiful. Marry the finances, meaning in a layman's language, put your money together.
Put your
in
money
an account together, plan for it together.
Yes, it can be that, but it can also be sharing different aspects. Like as he's taking care of rent, I am finding ways to make sure that we don't lack food in the house. Like you can marry money differently. There's the aspect of putting all of it together. Because financial aspects are so wide.
Hey, I'm imagining someone is asking me that question. For me, I feel if I was a man, now this is to you, I would not to respond, but I would prepare for that season in advance, so that I don't spend it all now. We don't spend, like you've said, let's marry it together, so that when that season comes, you know, the issue of I don't have, kwanza it becomes very awkward when now children are involved. Mtoto anatoka shule, anakuja dadi, tumeambiwa, tupeleke 200 with CBC. For me, I'm blessed with 3 daughters. So watakuja jioni, kila mtu anataka 200. Kesho watasema wameambiwa wabebe kuku. Kila mtu abebe kuku. Another day, and you know, it's like the whole week, you're like, what? Do they even understand? Like, where does it come from? There was a time I asked kwa episode, nikasema, why don't the strategists, wale wana plan, they plan for a whole week? So mzazi anaambiwa next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, this is what, so you buy once. So I'm imagining mtoto amekuja jioni amekwambia, daddy, 200 shillings inatakana kesho. Leo sina mami, takutafutia kesho. The next day they come, the next day they come. You know, even you feel mentally tortured because you start feeling less of a dad. So for me, I'm looking at, if I was a man, I would rather prepare before that season comes rather than wait for the season to say, saisi na ndapata. I stand to be corrected anyway. So my next question is on Fatma. Fatma, I had a question which I don't know where it has disappeared to. Yeah. What are the roles of a man? We have said kuna man a provider, right? Nini. Will you be reminding him? So zile hana and you're providing. Remember your role. What do you think it will do to the man? If you keep reminding them every day.
It's gonna be like a song, and you'll be just singing it every day. I think when a man becomes like the man of the house, he already knows his roles. Like before you go and marry or you decide to date, you know your roles. you know, you have to provide for the person you're dating, or you have married, you know, have to provide security. So you don't need to be reminded. Like, even me, if I'm reminding you constantly, I'm going to get tired. Yeah.
How are you planning to handle misunderstandings in marriage when that time comes?
I think I'm still learning from from them, because
From
I'm getting
them.
some things.
See, labda kuna ile you feel like, oh, maybe when I get married and this happens, this is how I will handle it. Kuna wenye watasema I will have mentors, I'll be calling and telling them, hey, leo ni hii na hii, how do I handle? Or you expect kila mtu ajue roles zake, how to handle each other. Like they said, you're learning each other. Sawa, let me cross over. For the 1 week that you've been together, any misunderstanding that arose, how did you handle it?
Yes, of course, we've had a misunderstanding. Of course, marriage isn't a bed of roses. There are moments when takosana,
Yeah.
you know, where you
Wait,
will
how
have
did you know
friction.
that?
Pardon?
How did you know that?
The marriage is not a bed of roses. I think I got to know it from observation. Observing my parents especially.
Oh, okay.
And how their marriage was. Of course, there are moments anakosana, you know, and you can see.
Normal.
And you can see. So yes, marriage isn't a bed of roses. So yes, we've had some misunderstandings and friction. And how we resolved it is, again, going back to your first question, we are learning more about one another. And one thing we saw really works for us is the aspect of communication and how we communicate. There are moments when it is moto kumewaka, you know. At that time, we decided that we would not resolve the problem immediately. We'll take a step back. Take a breather, even if it's for an hour or two, and then come back when everyone is now sober, the anger has left, everyone is now thinking with their heads and not with their hearts. Because some of the problems that are in marriage, when one tries to solve them emotionally with the heart, don't get solved easily. But when you start using logic, this is how things are, what did I do, what did you do, how did it make you feel, and how can I improve better? How can I make it better? You get to resolve those problems. So communication has been a big one for us. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe to make an addition to what he has said, it's true. Learn to communicate with one another. And also in the process of learning one another, patience and grace, because I may be angry instantly and tell him a lot of things, because you know, we women, we can really say a lot.
Unakumbukanga hata ya 5 years ago.
To last year Valentine's hakunipea gift or for example like that. So you have to apply grace. So that's what something we are learning each other. So apply grace, make sure, keep quiet. Sometimes you have to just learn to shut up and just let things come down, and then you can be able to resolve them later on. Yes.
You're really speaking like people who have a lot of experience. Like, did you go through counseling before?
Yeah, we did premarital counseling.
That is it.
And also we work with mentors a lot. So we are able to be in gatherings of love.
Yeah.
Like we usually visit Love God's Way by Ernest Wamboye. And we read also his books a lot. So we're able to also learn much.
That is really great, because it helps solve these small conflicts that can actually blow out if they are not well taken care of.
Maybe to make an addition, it's good to also empower yourself. Empower yourself even before you get to marriage, because when you get to marriage, it's still a school, but you need some knowledge. Don't be this naive person who just hear things in the gazette. So like, educate yourself, learn, like get to go to places where you can also learn love. Yes.
Great. Fatima said she's still learning from you guys. Maybe the question I would ask is, from stories you've heard, things you've seen online, what are some of the things you've heard about marriage that are so negative?
I'll say it in Swahili.
Exactly.
That marriage
Hata
ni
shame.
ya mafala. Like that one has been something that has been so trending. But sincerely speaking, with our recent experiences, even in our dating season, us working with our mentors, sincerely speaking, when you see these people and you live with them and you're able to see and hear their experiences, kuongea ukweli si ya mafala. So you like that is one of the myths that has really caught up with me, because I believe marriage it's God's heart, really, for us Christians. So I believe marriage should be something beautiful, something good, because when he created it, he said it's good, and so we are supposed to enjoy it. So I believe we need it's work. Marriage is work, but it helps. It calls us into a space where we get to sit down and unravel it. When you go to school, you go blank. Then you're given books. You're given a lot of knowledge. It's a process that you get to learn. Then after that, you go and apply it. I believe marriage is the same, so that at some point you can also educate other people about it. Yeah.
One negative thing that I've had, and I got to hear it until a week before my wedding, was that marriage is a trap. A trap in the essence of, once you get into marriage, you cannot have fun anymore. Once you get into marriage, you're going to be controlled. Because there are also people who have the notion that women are very controlling. Okay, so some of those reasons, I was now being discouraged against marrying. But just like my wife here has shared, when Christ was here on earth, he gave the example of him and the church, whereby he is the bridegroom and the church is the bride. And he taught us that I should love my wife just like he, Christ, loved the church. And also her as the wife should love me just like the way the church should love Jesus Christ. When Christ was giving that example, when you deeply think about it, there's nowhere that marriage is a trap. It does not apply that marriage is a trap, because the moment you apply Christ likeness in your livelihood, I mean everything works out together for him. So that is one negative thing I got about marriage. But since I have now been married for 1 week, yes, I may not have the experience of someone who's been married for 20 plus years, but even those mentors that we talk to who have been married for those many years, they never say marriage is a trap.
Wow.
They share that marriage is a beautiful thing. It's just that the mentality that one has. If you look at it as a trap, it will be a trap. But if you look at it as just like the way Christ did, with love behind it, I mean, it's gonna work out. Yes.
What are some of the conflicts? What are some of the things that you've probably had that bring conflict in marriage?
I think kuna this most question that the people ask, like they say, so if umekosana na mtu wako, you still going to cook for them?
Amekukasirisha kabisa na baada amekaa pale anataka uende kitchen cook umlete food.
So I think that's something that I think inakonga conflict, because this person has made you mad today. You resolve, then tomorrow he makes you mad
mistake
again. So you'll have to be cooking while you're always mad.
Na apologize, amekosa yenyewe akarudi apologize.
Okay, Aniza apologize, but maybe he apologizes and then he wrongs you after 5 minutes.
Hapo anataka maombi. Hapo itataka maombi. Now, how prepared are you for the future? Like with those conflicts, I know you said take time, reason from, you said the head, not from the heart. Or from the heart.
Use the head, not the heart.
You reason from the head. Now, how prepared are you? And let me narrow it down to like cheating. has become a problem in relationships. And from books, from stories you hear about people, I'm 100% sure when a woman is well taken care of, financially, mentally, spiritually, like you're there leading like the head, there is no way that woman will go out. How you as a person, maybe you have your own understanding, how are you preparing to take care of her so that she can give you respect? The same Bible says, men, love your women, love your wife. Women are actually told submit. But you find a man here who doesn't show love, who doesn't, presence. Hayuko, atatoka asubuhi arudi very late. Ukimuuliza it's job au nilikuwa nafanya kazi. So you create that absence in this lady. So okay, if you ask me, I would say it wasn't my question anyway. But I would say men have a greater role in ensuring the home. Because a woman, you provide for her that she'll give her a house, she gives you a home. So you as Josh now, what are some of the things you have prepared to protect your home as the leader in charge, that you could actually sit down and tell someone who is young somewhere tomorrow, because they will be approaching you, be my brides, wale wanasimamia watu wa wedding,
Bridesmaids or bridegrooms.
Grooms, yeah, because they want to listen to you, they want to learn from you. Just like she has said, now you have people you're learning from.
I'll simply narrow it down to one word, and that's called love. And love, many people will assume romantic love, but it's much wider. Love applies to many different things, not just romantic love. Because I've taken note that many men can leave their marriage, or they've done everything. They've provided, they've protected, they've done everything. But they still leave. And I always wonder why. And one of the main reasons that they've left is they twisted the meaning of love in their marriage. There are moments when romance will not be there. Does that mean you leave as a man? There are moments when you may be unable to provide, because love also means provision. Will you leave your marriage? There are aspects when your protection may fail. Life happens. Will you still leave your marriage? That's a question that many men should ask themselves. Okay. Secondly, as Christians, one thing that we are learning to do more often is involve God in everything, especially me as a man. Let me focus on me as a man. I am ensuring that I involve God in this marriage. I always tell her, in this marriage, it's not just two of us. There is God, there is me, and there is her. The moment we involve God, God is able to, first of all, send people to support us. Those are support groups to help us keep in line and keep in check with our marriage. God is able to just come through for us in many ways and guide our marriage. I think if men would involve God in their marriage, I think many marriages would be saved. Don't you think so? Many marriages would be saved. And also the scripture says in the book of 1 Corinthians 10:23, everything is permissible, but not everything is beneficial. I think as a man, every man needs to know that. Because as a man, you have access to many things out there, including women. But it's time you ask yourself, is it beneficial? God has provided me with this woman here.
A flower.
Why would I go out there to look for a thorn? Because anything outside this marriage is a thorn. She's the only flower. Everything else is a thorn. So backing up our marriage with scripture, because the Bible, we believe, the Bible is the best advice book one can ever ask for. If we back it up, if I expand my knowledge on love, and if I involve God, it is my belief that everything will work out. Yes.
Now, to Alice, as the lady, they say a home is built by the woman.
Yeah.
It's only a foolish woman will take her marriage and throw it away because of 1, 2, 3 things. Men also, he said, ametoka job, amechoka the whole day. When he comes home, kuna zile expectation. What are some of the things you're intending to do that you could actually even advise a young girl outside there that, hey, you have to do this and this and this? Is it massaging their ego? Not in a bad way, but generally men, kuna kale kakitu utafanya, I feel nice. I feel, this woman respects me. And then they give their all. So what are some of the things you're planning to do in your marriage? Just to have that marriage stand. Whether there are storms, whether there's what.
I'll quote his words that our marriage is built on Christ's love. And Christ's love is actually based on sacrifice. Christ had to sacrifice for us on the cross so that today we can be saved and we can be whole again. It's the same thing. Do everything as unto Christ and as unto God himself. So personally, as Alice, the wife of Joshua, my desire is to put down my ego. Because women, we also have that aspect of our lives. We have emotions that are all over. So that if he doesn't bring chocolate, I won't cook. Or maybe if he decides he didn't call me on Valentine's Day, he's been at work, so that evening he's not eating. Women, we have to mature up sometimes. And that does not mean that now he doesn't take his role. I am not saying he doesn't bring that chocolate. All I am saying is that we have to mature up and know that there's a stage where she is in, and there's another graduate, like it's like from primary school going to high school and then to campus. Things keep graduating, so you have to there should be some decorum to apply in different stages. So I believe that's my role as a woman, to make sure that I differentiate or I separate emotions, just like the way we were talking about conflict. Put emotions aside and do what you need to do. Then you can resolve, because I know we have emotions, and there are those days, by the way, they will be mixed up because we are women. Yes.
Wow. In one sentence, what is love? Fatma, we can start with you.
I think love is appreciating the people who are close to you. Anything like you just appreciate them for being there in your life. That's love.
Wow. In one sentence, Josh?
In one sentence, love is patient, love is kind, love keeps no record of wrongs, and love is not boastful. Yes. Wow. As simple as that.
Wow.
Love is enduring. Love is gentle. I believe love is beautiful. Yes, because we are actually in the theme of Valentine's.
Okay. Love keeps no wrong. He said so. You will never bring issues in the past into. I'm trying to imagine, sorry to cut you short. I'm trying to imagine, like Fatma said, amekurong jana, apologize, mkasema keep your respect, be careful, blah, blah, blah. Mmemaliza story, things are okay. Tomorrow the same mistake happens. Okay, I'm looking at, because we women like our men coming home early. Early could be at least saa 2, saa 3. Ameingia saa 5, day 1. Mkakaa mkaongea. Akakwambia yenyewe it was a late night meeting, especially if ako kwa hizi business deals, property issues. I'm told these guys meet their clients at night because the clients pia alikuwa job. So the only time ako na maybe ni daktari, alikuwa shift. Amekuja kakuexplainia. Tomorrow, sasa ndiye amesongesha, ameingia saa 6. You talk about it again. Oh, he gives you that explanation and you buy into it. The 3rd and the 4th and the 5th day. So how long, when we say be patient, love is patient, how long are you planning to be patient?
Okay. I would say you will know your person. I believe women, we have instincts. You will know when he's saying the truth and when he's lying. And so I'm believing in this aspect he's truthful, because we have to be faithful for this marriage to work, and we have to also work on us being true, because if he's not true, I won't be true, and the other way around. So I think that habit should be addressed as soon as possible before it becomes a baggage and a conflict, because now I begin thinking he's actually going to another woman's house. And with time, we have to, women, we pile up things if they're not resolved. And so I believe there should be a discipline that should apply in every marriage or in every home, so that you are able to understand your partner better. Yeah, so there are aspects where he's genuine, and there's aspect also for him, he should also put a line between work and family, because he also need to be present. As he's being patient, he also need to be present. Yes.
I get the point where you're saying love is patient.
Yes.
Yeah. And then there is the aspect of let's talk, let's solve this, tusinyamanzane kwa nyumba. But you say you've put effort. By the women, we are good at talking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Let's talk about this. I didn't like this yesterday. Okay. He comes, and most of them are very apologetic. Atakuja seme, I was away because of this and this and this, and because of duty ndio hii. Some of them can even provide evidence. Ndio hii at a conversation na meeting tulikuwa nayo.
Yeah.
And you agree, try tomorrow, try not to come home late. The following day tena amechelewa, you talk about it. The following, a week passes by, the trend is, anafika, with men, they reach a point where they don't explain.
Yeah.
They don't talk.
You're
because
nagging
hata
them.
wana kitu ya kusema.
Yes.
So what is the next step from there?
Oh, wow. That's a difficult one, sincerely speaking. And really, as a married wife, it can be difficult. But since our foundation is still Christ, I think personally, before I run to mentors and guest couples, I would go to God, because I really need direction on what to do on that aspect. And also, I believe by the time it's getting to the point where he's anakupanga, he keeps on kukupanga, you have also allowed him akupange. So that's why I'm saying it has to be addressed instantly. Not necessarily that when it has happened, but as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Because when it adds up, then now it becomes something.
Yeah.
And also it can detach you people. So I think when it's coming from a place of friendship, you're able to understand him. That's what I'm saying. He might be a doctor. And maybe it's very genuine on what he's saying. But you see, from the place where he's a friend, he's my friend, I'm able to understand. But that one does not mean now he's not able to separate between work and the marriage he signed up for. So he need to be present at home and also be present at work. So there should be a line between those two. So that, again, you don't tell me you're treating people at night and we didn't agree on a night shift. Yeah, we really love attention as women. So I think it's a place of grace, but also just make sure you talk to God first. If it goes extreme, then fourth parties can come. But I believe the third party should be God himself. Yes, because this person, the enemy might actually be approaching him, and this is the place where you call. And most of the time, the reason why you're seeing marriages break, it's because of third parties, like people going to talk to other many people before you resolve it together and with your God, or however you resolve issues.
Wow, that is so lovely. Couples like privacy. They'll say, relationship yetu hatuwezienda kuianika huko. But I'm really grateful, so thankful. And I'm looking at you and I'm like, you are so equipped for this thing, which is really great. I really support that. And may God be with you guys. Continue. I'm looking forward to invite you again after a given period of time. Come and share with us again. How has the journey been? What are the ups and downs, and how did you handle it? I'm so happy for my girl here, Fatima. Very naive, bado ako, but I like her attitude. We've met, spoken online, but she has always been very positive. In fact, last time we had an incident that if she was just any person, angeenda There was a confusion about shooting area. She came all the way, she waited, no communication, she went back. And when I reached out, she was like, oh, I came, I didn't get, but it's okay. So that understanding, communication is key even in marriages. And I'm really looking forward to meeting you guys. And I'm so happy because I have been in marriage for 15 years now. I think so, yeah. And there was a time I was sharing with some lady she's more mature, she's older, yeah. Then akaniuliza, you've been what in marriage for? Nikamwambia that was last year 14. She was like, hey, si mumejaribu. I was like, wait a minute, unamaanisha nini? So that only tells you that marriages hapa nje ziko na shida a lot. But when God is in between, working with you, it's always a walk in the park, I say. It's about respecting each other. Communicate is key. And thank you so much. I wish to stop there unless kuna something you want to share. You're good? Something you want to share close. And because you're a couple, allow me to ask you to finish by telling our viewers to subscribe, to watch our content, to support our YouTube channel, etc.
In conclusion, I'll only say that marriage works.
Amen.
It's that simple. Marriage works. Yeah.
Amen.
There's a proverbs that says guard your heart. So even on this Valentine's, please guard your heart, because if you don't guard your heart, you will get yourself. Mental health is very important, and I know most people want to be loved in this season, but please guard your heart. Protect your heart. If you're single, just love you. If you're dating, well and good. You have someone to bring you flowers if they have to. And even those who are married, also guard your heart, because it is important and it will bear good fruit. Yes.
Are you also planning to gift yourself?
Personally, as an individual, and also gifting, because as we are dating all the way until eternity.
Wow.
Yes.
Amen. Josh, are you planning to gift yourself?
Yes. It's very important. For men, remember, always gift yourself as well. But even as you gift yourself, remember there is a lovely lady next to you. Always spoil her and gift her. Not just on 14th February, even on 15th March, 20th September. Gift them. Yes.
Yeah, I'll be gifting myself. Although I do it mostly. Maybe in a week I gift myself once. So it's a norm.
I should learn that. Sasa tumalizie basi kwa kusema subscribe.
I'll take this opportunity to remind you to subscribe to the Rising Roots channel. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. You can share it on WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Threads. 6 platforms.
Imagine.
So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and continually watch this show. There's a bell that you can put to remind you when the next show comes in. So don't forget that. Okay? Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Now, let me close it up. By the way, when we put the video, are you okay with me sharing your numbers, phone numbers there? Am I not now?
Maybe Instagram pages.
Instagram.
Social media handles will be better.
Okay, because I'm sure kuna mtu I feel like, wow. So I also want to follow their footsteps. I want to be their friends. Like there is a lady somewhere and is like, hey, will you Alice? Hey, Wisdom Reloaded. I want to be her friend. Sometimes they reach out, but I've had people reaching out. I never used to share my guests' numbers, but people reach out and say, nisidi number ya so and so. So I said, ndakuwa nauliza guests. Yeah, so we will talk on that more. Thank you so much for coming. To our viewers, it has been so lovely. Maybe Alisa kutuambia anafanya nini? Ulisema you're a student?
I'm a student of Christ. Anyway, I'm in Bible school. I am a pastor in training.
Wow.
I'm also a recording artist. You can find me on YouTube, Alice Mwangi Music.
Lazima to subscribe.
And I'm a wife.
And now a wife.
Yes.
Wow. And Josh, for someone who wants to know what you do.
I do quite a few things, but currently a banker. But other than that, I'm also a leadership trainer, empowering youths.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you. My girl here is a student and following in my footsteps. She wants to be a teacher. So thank you. And to our viewers, now allow me to send shout outs to our viewers. We are so grateful, so happy, so excited. I don't know how to explain it. We have been in the platform. This is our 5th month and we already clocked 1,000+ subscribers. Recently, we got to the 4,000 watch hours. We have actually been accepted into the YouTube program in YPP. We are so excited. We are just waiting for monetization. So just keep subscribing, keep supporting us. Supporting us in which way? Sharing our content. Tukiweka content hapo, kindly ingia hapo, comment tuambie which areas to improve, and we'll gladly read all your comments and respond. Until our next episode, this has been a Valentine's episode. Wait for it. I hope you learn a lot from it, and see you in our next episode. Bye.